AVID Dogs presents Tools for Training. Do you want to know how to make training your dog something you understand, something you relate to, something you feel good about, something you can get better at? Most of all, something to make teaching your dog fun. Here's your training toolbox. First of all, what you need in your toolbox. You will need some of your dog's favorite toys in order to engage and have fun. You'll also need treats, not just your run-of-the-mill kibble. Cheese, salmon, liver, chicken, those make excellent treats. In your toolbox, it's great to have a clicker in order to mark correct behavior. If you don't have a clicker, you can always use your voice, using the word yes. And of course, you need your pal, your dog. It's really important you understand how to get behavior. What follows is going to be all of the important things you're going to need to know to train your dog. We are going to start with capturing. Capturing, waiting for the dog to perform the behavior, then rewarding with your bridge word, yes or click, immediately followed by something like food. I'm capturing Thriller going over the bar. Next we have luring. A lot of people use it, but it really doesn't get your dog to understand the final behavior. We also have luring, getting the dog to follow the treat in order to receive it. This training will not teach the behavior without the presence of the lure, as you can see here. And then we have modeling. Modeling, again, doesn't really help your dog understand the behavior you would like them to repeat. Here we have modeling, physically manipulating the dog to get the behavior, like pressing on the rear for a sit. Without intervention, the dog does not learn the behavior. Shaping. This is an excellent way for both you and your dog to have fun learning new skills. Next we have my favorite, shaping. Anytime the dog starts the behavior in any way, dog receives a bridge word or click, then reward. This is also thought of as approximation training, having the end behavior and rewarding each step to get the final desired. Here I'm getting Thriller to put his back feet into the square. Next up is targeting. In agility and tricks, we use lots of targeting to get our dogs to go to different locations or use different parts of their body. Next we have targeting, getting the dog to target objects like a hand with their nose or an object touching with their paws, also for sending to a target. Here, Thriller is being taught to touch the paw to the tambourine. Another important aspect is chaining. By chaining behaviors together, we get a final behavior. Next up is chaining. A behavior is broken down into the components, and each of these components are rewarded. Weave poles are an excellent example of chain behavior. Performing all 12 is broken down to teach each pole individually. And then we have back chaining, starting to teach the dog the last behavior and then adding the first behaviors. And of course, we have back chaining. This is to train the dog the end of the behavior first, such as 2 on 2 off. Train your end contact performance, then adding the equipment. Here's Thriller putting his front feet off and his back feet on. Now you have your training toolbox, a better understanding of how to reward and train your dog. Every time you're working with your dog, remember the different ways you can get the desired behavior. The best methods are always the one where the dog has a clear understanding of what you want, while allowing them to explore options without being punished, but waiting and rewarding. Happy training, everybody.